My name is Andrew Spear, and I am an Orlando artist. I don't really know how to say more than that because it kind of encompasses the whole thing, I guess, between like murals and making fine artwork or t-shirts or whatever. So, can I say artist? Artist, yeah. I like the fact that I get to work in my house without putting on pants most of the time, which I've said that in the past. I'm not sitting in traffic. I can basically get up when I want to and do it, but there is a level of discipline that's there that's not really discussed a lot of the time. But if you get into a position where people are hiring you to do stuff, you know, responsibility, if you don't show up and do what they want when they want it, then you're not going to get it. And there's people behind me waiting for that position, so I don't want to lose that. I would say first, I wanted to be an illustrator. I wanted to be Philip Burke. Philip Burke was the guy that was in Rolling Stone magazine back in the 90s. He always had the index page. And which is funny because now I'm friends with him on Facebook and we talk and I send him work and he writes back to me, which is crazy, you know? I always wanted to be him or Ralph Steadman. You know, he's the guy that did Fear and Loathing for Thompson. So I was always looked at myself as an illustrator first. Which kind of carried over into the caricatures and kind of doing comics and stuff like that. About a week after the incident, I got a phone call from Commissioner Patty Sheehan, and she's like, "We have a spot, and we want you to come up with something. And we want it done by Friday." And she called me on a Sunday, so it was like, the pressure of trying to come up with a great image was definitely made me freak out for about 10 minutes and started asking people what they thought, asking for advice from people. What would you like to see? How do you do it non-offensively? How do you do something that, you know, it's a very sensitive subject? So that was kind of like taking that idea and then putting them together almost like a puzzle. They're almost like connected. I mean, because we're all connected one way or another. So that was kind of the collage idea of what inevitably became the image that is kind of synonymous with that incident. Man, I want to mural the country. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do a mural in every state. Something that I've been kind of putting together a little bit. I'm not going to get into it too much because I don't have details, but I'm starting to put together a bigger plan for next year about possibly doing a mural tour around the country.